Hello everybody, my name is Airface. Welcome back to EVE Online. Today I'm going to be testing out the Onyx again in the Abyss, and this is again another test for the T5 Exotic Abyss. Last time we completed it with flying colors, went really well. We just dipped a tiny bit in armor when we got wrecking shots, but otherwise it went really well. We tanked like a boss. We had a little bit of an issue with time, but it didn't seem like we had much issue with tank, and that's one thing that I love about the Onyx. It's just so insanely good when it comes to tank. It's got really good resistances, innate resistances here. So we're using the heavy assault missiles. We went over this before, but let's just, for you guys who are new, we're using heavy assault missiles. Got a B-type medium shield booster, Tech 2 multi-spectrums, one large cap battery, and we get some really nice cap recharge from this. We've got the Webifier that has got 14 kilometers just to help a bit with application on the smaller ships. Damage control for extra buffer, because this is important in the Abyss. You need sometimes a bit of extra buffer because you can occasionally get these unlucky wrecking shots. Wrecking shots, you know, like I think there's a 1% chance the ship will do like 3 times more damage than it actually does, and those can sometimes one-shot your shields, and you want to have a bit of extra buffer just in case that happens. This really helps with regards to the resistances. And I have some basic rigs here, some capacitor rigs, some solidifier rigs to boost my shielding. It helps a lot, and I'm using an AB because I can't really fit that well. Or actually, I think I could fit an MWD, but I don't really need to because I don't really have to kite or anything. I've got pretty short-ranged ammo or short-range weapons. So I just put an MWD, an Afterburner. Otherwise, I perhaps could have had an MWD if I was running electricals, because I have a lot better capacitor. You see, we've got 15 gigajoules per second. It's a good capacitor, but I think it will be quite a bit worse if we have an MWD. I don't want to risk too much with this. All I'm saying is I do not want to go too expensive, because this ship only costs like 680 mil, so it's not like the most expensive T5 ship. Many T5 ships go for multi-billions. 680 mil, not using any implants. Let's just double check that we probably will have some like basic implants. Yeah, we've got one basic implant, it's just a power grid one. Otherwise, this last time we actually had some missile ones, but I'm actually going to try out this time. Just may as well just try it without any implants whatsoever. So let's see how this goes. We're running chaotic exotics because these guys have reduced kinetic resistance, and this is important because the Onyx has a specific bonus to kinetic missiles. So these will do more damage. If I had EM missiles, I would do a lot less damage. That's a bit unfortunate that we're limited to only the exotic sites, but that's all we'll have to do. That's what we'll have to do with this ship. I just think it looks absolutely amazing, and finding uses for this ship is just something that makes me very, very happy. Okay, so we've got a multi-body tracking pylon there, so we'll want to then go. I thought maybe that was Deviant Automata Suppressor. We've got a sleeper wave. I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. Let's just take out there are no Webifiers here. If there were Webifiers, then it would make us, we don't want to have that because they'll catch us quite easily, but we've only got spearfishers. Spearfishers, you know, they make it so that you turn or scram you, but we're not using MWD, so it doesn't matter. I'm switching to Scourge Rage because I want to have the extra DPS, because we've got quite a lot of EHP on grid. There's a lot of cruisers, you know. They don't do a lot of damage, but it's going to take quite a while to chew through all these cruisers. Let's start shooting. These guys are just going to pop in range very soon. The reason I'm taking out the confusers first is because they're making it so that my missiles apply pretty bad. You can see here, I've only got 15 kilometer range with these. And actually, maybe it would have even been better to use the Caldari Navy ones, because the Caldari Navy ones will make it so that they have a bit better range. But I don't think I've got any range issues right now. We're taking out this guy pretty hard, pretty easily. And it seems like we're tanking all right. Probably could tank a little bit better, but I think it'll start getting worse when all these guys come in range. There's still some a little bit far away. I think the FELTISs have pretty small range, and I don't think we'll have any issues with the capacitor because we've got pretty good capacitors. So even though we're being neutered, we see here we've got 3 neuters over here, and we've got also a null charge over here. I don't think we'll have any issues with that because it's just it's very simple, very, very simple logic when it comes to the capacitor, because just how good it is. Don't have to worry about that. It would have been even better if we were in electrical. I just wish the Onyx had a bonus to all missiles and not just the kinetic ones. Otherwise we could probably run exotics or electricals. That would be just amazing, absolutely amazing, because we'd have so good capacitor. Now you can see here our shield is going quite low now, so we may have to overheat it slightly, and actually I'm considering maybe we'll put the Caldari Navy, at least while taking out these confusers, but I don't know. I think these guys have most of their EHP in the shield, so the shield went down pretty quickly, so I think that's maybe alright. You can see here, shields are getting down pretty much, and it seems like now we're taking the full DPS, but we're going to gradually get better shields as time goes on, because we'll be taking out more of the ships. Taking out more of the ships will lead to us having better tank, because we will be taking less DPS. Okay, so let's take out the neuters then. Just even though we've got pretty stable capacitor, I just don't want to have the off chance that I get just neutered out. So there's nothing else really we have to worry worry about. Don't have to worry about the scramblers because the scramblers can't do anything to me. Don't have to worry about these obfuscators because they sense damp me, and there's no real need for that. Because yeah, shield's getting pretty damn low here, but we're still tanking pretty well actually. So yeah, going up and down, up and down. Optimal shield recharge is about 30% because we have a little bit better shield recharge from our passive tank. Got a tiny bit of passive tank resistance there, but it seems like we may have to overheat soon. Just when it gets below 10%, then I'm going to have to overheat. But otherwise, it seems like it's doing all right. It's getting a bit nervous right now. Okay, let's just overheat a few cycles, just a few cycles. Ooh, we're getting neuted out as well. That looks a little bit scary, guys. That looks a bit scary, but I think we'll pull through. We will pull through. Now, I thought this would not be much of an issue when it comes to the neuts, but actually, you know what we'll do? We'll just turn off our shield booster just slightly. Just slightly. Okay, just turn it off just a little bit. Okay, turn it on again. Just boost it. This is the thing. With shield boosters, you can always pulse them like this. Then you have a little bit of like, you know, backup power, or like so you can still tank, but it's just not as efficient. So it doesn't seem like it's going good, guys. Does not seem like it's going good. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to keep our shield booster on, or at least off, for enough time that we can actually use have a somewhat capacitor, because our capacitor is getting annihilated actually. This is unfortunate. This is also the thing when I'm used to using MWD fits, and MWD fits tend to have a really good backup capacitor when you turn. Let's turn off the afterburner as well, because I want to just save as much capacitor as possible. We can actually just use our Webifier as well to just use a bit more. Okay, turn this off. Oh, come on, take it out. The problem is we did not have enough DPS. We did not have enough DPS, guys. Oh my god, that was such an epic fail. We did not have... Look, the thing is, this is why we died, okay? It was bad that we, like... First of all, maybe I should have focused on the neuters, because I expected our ship to have more cap survivability. Because you saw there in the beginning, our capacitor was completely fine. But then it slowly but surely went down, and I didn't really expect that. So that is something I should have thought about. Next time, I should probably try taking out the neuters. Also, I didn't expect it to go so slowly through the ships, and it would have maybe helped to use the Caldari Navy. It would have maybe applied better. I'm not 100% sure. We can test also Caldari Navy next time. We can test actually. A way we can do that is splitting the weapon groups. We can actually just, or we can just reload, you know, to the next ammo, and we'll be able to, you know, see which one does more damage by just looking at the damage graphs. You just compare same one. You can get like, you know, you can get like grazes, you can get hits, you can get wrecks. Just compare ones that are the same. So for example, 2 hit shots, see which one gets the most. And I think we'll maybe do more damage with the Caldari Navy, not 100% sure. But the problem was that we were just going through those cruisers so slowly, and that enabled the neuts to get to us. If we could actually chew through the cruisers quicker, then we wouldn't have died from all those neuts, because we would have just killed them so quickly. And also we could have, you know, just focused them quickly. But I really didn't expect the cap to go so quickly, because it seemed like our cap was pretty stable. Then it just suddenly went really bad. And I think it could also be because you saw that there are a few null charge, drift and null charge cruisers. They're like the Scylla Tyrannoses. I think they were quite slow, or they were at least not getting close enough to us. And I think that they finally did get in range of optimal neut range, because neuts have like a short range, so that could also be why. But definitely what I learned from this is the Onyx fit I use. It's not got the best capacitor. It's got a good capacitor, but it's not invincible, and that's something I have to think about. Because the thing is, I often use an MWD. I told you, I was about to tell you that before. Is that in my Gila I use an MWD, and the thing is, I have pretty good capacitor with the MWD on. So if it's like an emergency situation like this where the capacitor is bad, I'll turn off my MWD and I have crazy capacitor. Like I would have 30 gigajoules per second. Here we had like only 16. So that is also probably a reason why we died right there. Anyway, we'll try again in due time. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, guys. Hope you didn't cringe too much, but we learned some new things. We learned some new things definitely with using the Onyx. I think it was still a valuable lesson, even though it was a fail. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.